Welcome back to Myth and Mental Health. I'm Justin Alexander Williams, and I'm the author of Reborn, Virtue's Constellation. And today we're going to talk about a myth from Middle Eastern tradition, particularly Babylonian. And this is the story of Marduk, the solar god. As you can tell, I have an affinity for these kind of warrior solar characters. The main character in my book is one of those, so I enjoy the journey that they go on. I think it's quite captivating. And Marduk is someone who is the god of justice in Babylonian mythology. He is the god of the sun, and he's a god who ends up ruling everything. But how does he get there? How does the boy that everybody ostracizes, the once and future king, become king? Well, he has to challenge a great enemy, and this is Tiamat. So Tiamat is a dragon, a serpent character, and she's not necessarily evil, but she is in opposition to the progress of having two things. One, society, right? A society of gods, order, right? And a planet that they can live on. And she is counter to the progress of humanity, that people are going to treat each other not eye for an eye necessarily, but they're going to treat each other with a system of justice that's going to be based off of rules, right? Not some wanton wasteland of just chaos and fire and power. Now, Tiamat is very angry at humans. She's angry at humans because humans are very loud. Humans are very chaotic. And in the Sumerian, which is before Babylonian, where the story originally comes from, but we don't have it in the Enuma Elish. But in the Babylonian story, it really seems as though humans are made just to serve. And of course, we don't get any commentary about what Marduk feels about humans, but we do know that he is revered by humans afterwards in this story. So he has some kind of heroic relationship to them. He defeats Tiamat, but he asks for certain things before. He doesn't just go willy-nilly to fight this battle and altruistically say, you know what, I'm done, and we'll go back to life as usual. He says, I want new rights. I want the capacity to rule and be named the one who decides what law is. I want the power that comes with the right and position of doing a great deed. And they give it to him. So how can this influence your life, right? When you face your serpent, your dragon. I've heard stories of people having a dragon as a boss, right? Their boss doesn't pay them on time or pay them accurately. A coworker that is troublesome. A teacher that just has it out for you. What do you do in that situation? Well, what you do is you first establish, what do you want to get out of the situation? What are the things that you must have, the needs, the keys to your success? Then you think about, how many of those can I probably get by confronting this thing? How many things can I get by going over the top of this thing, right? Going to the next level of power above the dragon, the serpent, the boss, the teacher, right? Maybe the dean, right? Or maybe some other executive, right? What about a conversation, right? Marduk doesn't talk to Tiamat. I mean, he banters with her, but he doesn't really talk to her in a way to convince her out of the battle. So there are many ways to approach this thing, but you need to first understand that in your own hero tale, you must decide exactly what you want first. Then you must put on your armor and your shield and your sword and go to battle with whatever you're going with. Why? Because preparation is key. If you just go and you just confront someone or something that is powerful, like a big gaping maw, like an abyss, like a Fenrir, or like the Dragon of St. George, but you have not established what rewards you'll get out of it, then you may do something and then feel as though it wasn't worth it. You may do something and it may turn out into your favor, and then you say to yourself, well, now I actually don't know what I'm asking for. Right? Imagine going into a litigation in a court case or a negotiation with someone, or arbitration, and you don't tell them the things that you want. You want to win, or you just want the other side to lose. This is a failing action, and this will not get you the real esteem and the real things that you really need, that are products. I always believe that in anything I do, I want concrete products out of it. or something intangible. Maybe I can't really hold them, but I can think of them, they produce for me, and they help me out in life on a daily basis, right? You don't want to deal in the nebulous, in the abyss, in the things that Tiamat's revenge would be, right? That you destroy the dragon, and then the dragon from the underworld is laughing at you because it says, "Oh, you Marduk, you didn't take the crown. How do you not take the crown after such a great feat?" Right? And so many of us sometimes are scared because of self-esteem issues to really take the crown we deserve. But I urge you that if you're going to pick a great battle, a great obstacle, you got to pick a great reward.